Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to talk about an important question, which is, does fast charging kill your battery? So the answer to this question is not a simple yes or no. It's actually more complex than it looks. First of all, we are going to address the most important issue: what actually kills a battery. Number one enemy of your lithium battery is heat. If your phone is heating up while you're using it, you're killing your battery. You don't even need to be charging it. That's why all the models of iPhone are known to have very weak battery, because the phones heat up easily. And as they're heating up while you're using them, they are killing the battery automatically. So you end up having a weak battery over time. So the second enemy of your lithium battery is high voltage stress. Even though modern engineering is actually finding a way around this problem, it still exists. So if your phone is charging fast, automatically it's causing stress, it's causing wear and tear inside your battery itself, but it's not as much or as deadly as allowing your battery to actually heat up, which also happens during charging. So the third enemy of your lithium battery is leaving the battery empty for too long. It's not an important one because it rarely happens. If you leave your battery without charge for too long, 3 months, it likely will lose maybe half of its capacity before you even get back to it. The fourth battery killer I'm going to mention here is simply time. Batteries lose capacity over time. No matter what you do, your battery will lose capacity over time. As long as you're using a lithium-ion battery, even lithium metal, lead battery, it must lose capacity over time. It cannot remain at 100% efficiency or 99% efficiency forever. The fifth one, which is not so important, is leaving your battery fully charged for long periods of time. That's why some phones will stop charging at 80%, because the fuller your battery is, the more it's actually resisting the current that is coming in. So let's say at 10%, the battery resists the charge coming in. At 50%, the resistance is much higher. At 80%, it's even higher. So the more charged your battery is, or the higher the capacity of the battery while you are charging it, the faster is actually degrading, which is why most phones these days, or a lot of newer phones these days, we advise you to stop charging the phone at 80% for your battery health, because the fuller it gets, like I already explained, the harder it is to get current into that battery. As it's resisting that current, it's also causing wear and tear in your battery, which is going to kill your battery faster or limit lifespan. So back to the main topic. Does fast charging kill your battery? Yes, but there are factors to consider. If you have a phone and this phone has a really cooling system that manages heat effectively, you can charge your phone fast and not lose as much battery health as somebody that is maybe using an iPhone 6 or SS Max that heats up, because as he or she is charging his own iPhone, the phone is heating up and is going to accelerate the degradation of the battery. So that battery is going to get weaker faster than you that is charging your phone at the same speed, but with a better thermal management in your phone. It's an important thing to look at when you are buying a new phone. How does it manage heat when it's charging or when it's in use? Because this is really important for battery health over time. So the next thing that kills your battery, like I already said, is voltage. So the higher the voltage as in charge your phone, the faster your battery is getting weaker. And there have also been workarounds around this to limit the effects of this. I think Xiaomi was the first to do that. Brands like Xiaomi and Vivo now, Oppo and the rest of them that use 120-watt charging and above, the batteries inside the phone are actually split into two, not one battery powering your device, but two batteries. So how this helps the battery is that when you're charging with 120 watts, instead of pushing 120 watts into one battery, it actually gets separated into two. So one battery is charging at 60 watts and the other battery is also charging at 60 watts, which means that these two batteries are receiving less current than a single battery that is charging at 120 watts, which is going to help lower the resistance that the battery is give itself to the charge that is coming in. So the phone is going to charge faster, but at a lower voltage and at a lower heat than another phone that is charging at 120 watts and only uses one battery. Another thing that manufacturers do to work around this is smart charging control. Like most phones have the feature they call smart charging, or maybe depending on your phone, it could be battery assistance or whatever. So these programs in your phone or this technology is what is going to regulate your charging speed. Let's say you plug in your phone at 0%. Your phone charges fast, maybe goes full 60 watts, 33 watts, and charges up to 40%. Then your phone starts heating up, and it automatically will make that decision to lower the charging speed. So you're going to tell the charger, please drop this charging speed to 20 watts, and the charger is going to send 20 watts to your phone. Your phone now charges at 20 watts, producing less heat and helping preserve your battery. By the time it hits 80%, it tells the charger again, okay, you need to drop this thing to 10 watts, or it's going to tell the charger, okay, this phone is full, cut it off completely, so as to help preserve your battery health over time. So another thing that kills your battery, this does not even have anything to do with fast charging. That is charging and discharging. The number of cycles as your battery charges and discharges is losing capacity. The term for this is the Coulombic efficiency. Let's say your phone has a Coulombic efficiency of 99.9. What it means is that whenever you charge your battery and discharge it, let's not include factors like heat and others, just charging and discharging, you are going to lose 0.01% of your battery. Every charge and discharge cycle, you are going to lose this percentage. Which is why maybe your mother in the village that barely uses her phone, she can use her phone for 2 years because all she does is charge it and keep it and wait for calls. She can use her phone for 2 years and the battery health is still almost as new. But you press your phone from morning to night, from morning to night, from morning to night. When you use your phone, maybe 1 year, after 1 year, you already notice that your battery is already getting weak and maybe it's now at 80% capacity or 70% capacity. It's simply because of the charging and discharging. Charging and discharging alone kills your battery capacity. So simply using your phone less can save your battery from degradation. So let's talk about something else. This is another mistake that people do, which is charging your phone while you are using it. Is it good or bad? The answer actually depends on the device you are using. Some phones now have bypass charging, which means if you plug it in and you are using it, it's going to take power from the charger to charge your phone and to take power from the charger to power the device as you are using it, which means it does not have to charge and discharge the battery at the same time. Although you still have to deal with heating because you're charging your phone and using it at the same time. Of course, it's going to heat up more than usual. So you're also going to be cleaning your battery. But it will be worse if your phone does not have bypass charging and you plugged it in and you're using it, because what it means is that your phone is charging its battery and still using the battery itself, energy from the battery, to power your phone at the same time, which is double work for that battery. So it's charging and discharging at the same time, running up your charge and discharge count. At the same time, it's going to heat up even faster than a phone that has bypass charging, which means your phone will end up losing a good portion of its battery capacity in a very short period of time. So the next time your phone starts charging slow at 80% or stops at 80%, don't be annoyed, don't be angry. It's actually the manufacturer trying to save you the stress of having to change your battery in a year or in 6 months. Subscribe to the channel and look out for more videos like this to educate you on your devices.